13 games, 12 wins, only one single loss in one of the most competitive tournaments in FC 26. Anders Vejrgang didn't just win the FC Pro Open 26, but he once again raised the ultimate question: is he officially the greatest of all time? Join the discussion and let us know what you think about it in the comments right now while I explain the 3 mechanics that made him dominate the finals. First up, we have Anders breaking the defensive line. It looks simple, but his timing is superb. He starts by triggering a run either with a manual L1 LB trigger or a 1-2 pass. But here's the secret. He doesn't force the pass to the runner right away. He waits, and sometimes he passes to a third player first. This changes the passing angle and baits the defender out of the spot. And in the moment the gap opens, a well-timed through ball from that third player does the magic. By the time the opponent reacts, Anders is already one-on-one with the keeper. This could also be a first-time through ball depending on the current situation, so let's see how he uses it in one of the examples. As the ball is traveling to his striker, he already triggers a run on the wing. You can already tell this from the winger's body language. As she sprints forward, he has to wait for the perfect moment and in the meanwhile cover the ball against the defender. That is why he waits a bit, but his opponent also realizes the situation and switches to the wingback for a possible through ball in behind the defensive line. This is where his trap activates and he goes for the third player who is on the other side. Once he passes the ball there, he gets away from the pressure that his opponent applies to him while covering the initial passing lane, and now he creates another passing lane towards the runner who has been trying to complete the run from the start, and after a successful first touch on the ball, he goes for a through ball which remains undefended, and that gives him the scoring chance he was craving for, and he makes it count. Analyzing his gameplay like this already creates the ground for improvement for you. Imagine how that would work out for you if we had analyzed your own gameplay. And that is one of the things we do for our members on the G.O.A.T+, which is our learning platform that offers over 10 courses and 100 video tutorials throughout the entire FC season. Don't miss the opportunity if you want to become a better FC player, and check the links in the description. Next, let's talk about why he's a nightmare to play against. It's not just aggressive tackling, it's early anticipation. Anders uses lightning fast right stick switching to move his players into passing lanes before you even see them. He focuses on securing the position first, boxing you into a corner. The second you have nowhere left to go, he goes in with an aggressive tackle. He doesn't wait for you to make a mistake, he forces you into the cage and takes the ball by force. Let us break it down step by step. Step 1 is the anticipation and the right stick switching. Watch his player cursor. He is constantly flicking the right stick to stay one pass ahead. He isn't chasing the ball, he is positioning his defenders in the space where your next pass wants to go. Step 2 is securing the position. Before he goes for the ball, he boxes you in. He uses his defenders to cut off your easy exits. This is where this high-speed player switching is key. He switches between 3 or 4 times in a few seconds just to micro-adjust his defensive line. And the final step is the aggressive pounce. Once he has secured the position and forced you in a tight spot, he goes in hard. He uses a standing tackle aggressively the moment sees a heavy touch or a moment of hesitation. It's a trap and kill style. However, sometimes this aggressiveness might become his own kryptonite and he may concede field goals because of that. But it is essentially why he's one of the hardest players to play against. To give you a better understanding of these aggressive tackles with better anticipation, we prepared an in-depth tutorial on the G.O.A.T+, which is also linked in the description below. But the defense is not the only area where Anders uses his anticipation. In fact, he does the same in the offense. He uses the left stick with surgical precision to make defenders miss by millimeters. It starts with the first touch. When the ball arrives, he doesn't just trap it. He uses the left stick to cushion the ball into the exit direction he wants to move. This isn't the first touch playstyle thing, it's a manual input. He aims the stick away from the defender's momentum the moment the ball hits his foot. Once he's in tight areas, he relies purely on micro movements. He uses these little movements with the left stick to wiggle through defenders. By letting go of the sprinting button, he keeps the ball glued to his feet, waiting for the defender to commit to a tackle before simply stepping to the side. It's not about skill moves, it's about pure control. Every touch is a setup for the next move, making him impossible to pin down, even in the most crowded penalty areas. Let's see the final act in action. As he's about to enter the box, he knows that he will receive the ball in a very crowded, tight space. That is why he's already looking for his next move before he even goes for the first one. So he identifies the pressure zone and controls the ball away from that spot within the first touch, and with that, he also prepares his next pass to the open space just to make sure he gets the optimal shooting chance. Very easy on the eye, he scores the goal. Now, if you want to get closer to his level, but struggling where to start as a beginner, I strongly suggest taking a look at our recent beginner tutorial video, where we show you every single defensive mechanic and how to practice them that appears on your screen right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, take care and peace.